education when it comes to medicine. AIIMS gives admission to students into their colleges through their own entrance examination. There are lakhs and lakhs of children preparing for this examination and working very hard to get into the reputed legendary AIIMS, but only a few make it. Why? Because of this cutthroat competition. So if you have to get into AIIMS, if you want to do something nice, reputed of that form, then the competition has to be great, the study has to be great, and you must be having the competitive edge. I'm going to give you a secret how you're going to crack the AIIMS examination. It's by reading the right books for the right time. It's about knowing the entire NCERT. It's not about reading many books, and it's not just about sitting for long hours if you're not having a structured sitting plan. The plan is very important. So for your sake, in the description, I'm going to write down the important books that you must be referring to this course when you're preparing for your AIIMS examination. So the important topics of AIIMS 2017 would be biology. In biology, you have semantics, genetics, cells, ecology, and human health, disease, and especially these are the topics which are very important. Now, when it comes to chemistry, you must know that general organic chemistry, which is an extremely important topic, hydrocarbons, equilibria, chemical bonding, these are also very important, but do not forget P block elements, thermochemistry, do not forget all these topics. In physics, modern physics, waves, heat and thermodynamics, ray optics, etc., very important. Go through the past question papers, pick out the keys of those question papers, find out the trends in those question papers, and get it going. The AIIMS examination is a computer-based examination, and it's online. They're going to ask you 200 questions. This is MCQ based and a reason assertion type of questions. For every right answer that you make, you get a mark, and for every mistake that you make, you will be punished by 1/3 of that mark. So you got to stay your focus, keep it up. You got to be knowing the concepts well, and save those 1/3 marks by not making the mistake. So be very sure when you're writing what you're writing. And well, all this you'll have to be doing in 3.5 hours. That's the time slot for the AIIMS examination. 11th grade right now, and if you're listening to this video, I'm saying you have a lot of time. Plan well only with your NCERT book, and don't go beyond or don't get stressed or baffled with a lot of information available everywhere. If you're already in the 12th right now, then it's great. You have more focused time, but do not miss on certain concepts which comes from the 11th standard background. Some of these concepts are the backbone, like the mole concept or certain parts. They're very, very important from the 12th point of view. There is no going to the AIIMS if you don't know your 11th properly. And if you finished your 12th examination and you just have little days left for your AIIMS, then boy, you are under tremendous pressure to sit for a good 8 hours of self-study. Remember, going to your tuition class or coaching class is not self-study period. So sitting down and studying is your self-study period, and that's what determines your AIIMS percentile, and that determines whether you're getting into AIIMS or not. Now, very importantly, you must be listening to this. If you stumble, which you will, you should be able to go to a coach, a mentor, a teacher, sit with them, understand the areas, the stones on which you stumbled, and get up, learn those mistakes, and tell yourself that you're not going to repeat those mistakes. What is the point? You make a mistake in a particular MCQ, and then even after 2 papers, you make the same mistake. Grow. When I say grow, what I mean is don't make the same mistakes the second time. And when you study, the studying methodology is going to be important. So which means you're reading an NCERT syllabus, and when you read something, you say, oh, this is important. So whatever is important, mark the keywords. You don't have to remember the whole paragraph if you can remember those 4 right appropriate keywords. Find out if that topic has come in the past papers. If yes, then that's important. Work more hard, work more time on it, give more time for it. Find out what are the application-based questions which has come or can come from those topics, and highlight them. Make the charts properly. Make a book where you're writing down things so that every time you revise, you don't have to revise the same things over and over again. You can revise more from those topics. You can revise in less time. So all these charts and books and marking and highlighting and mind maps and all these parameters will only help you ensure to reduce time in your revision, so that you can probably come to a position where you can finish the entire syllabus in 9 hours. We've got a product which says revise in 9 hours. So whatever you're doing one day before the examination, you may be given this 9 hours. So how do you revise the whole curriculum in 9 hours? Is when you have your own notes, your own underlined and highlighted methods and materials with you. So what is the difference between NEET and AIIMS? NEET has a lot of seats. It's a national curriculum. It's a national college, and all of the colleges across the country participates into it. But AIIMS is exclusively for AIIMS alone. It is set by AIIMS alone. AIIMS is a lot tougher, more reputed, and it's like the the ultimate destination for medical students. Students write and they say, last year some of these students wrote to us and told us that, sir, AIIMS is of high repute and legendary, extremely legendary. You should really, if you are on the medical journey, and if AIIMS is one of your goal, I think you should stay put with that goal and get into it straight. AIIMS has lesser seats as compared to NEET. It's undoubtedly the tough league of the medical examination, but in the end what matters is your confidence, your perseverance, your ability to stay put till the end, and your preparation matters. It's you which is tougher and bigger than AIIMS, not that AIIMS is bigger and tougher than you. You've got your things right in the right place, and if you're doing it the right way, I think no AIIMS will be difficult, not for you, not for anyone. It's the approach that's important. Undoubtedly, again, I'm saying that AIIMS is tough, it's competitive, but do you